I would just like to ask you how this victory on Sunday compared with your victories elsewhere previously, the experience of Hampden Park.
First of all, thank you so much. And to be honest, Sunday and before, winning is always great, and it's always due to the support of everybody involved, including supporters. And for me, it was just such a grateful evening, and it was a brilliant evening.
I would just like to ask you so far, what has been the greatest victory for you over the course of this season? And has there been a particularly tough opponent so far?
For me, every team has been pretty tough, and we have great teams in this country, so I can't really choose one particular tough challenge. But for me, because everything is it has been difficult, I'm having so much fun, and it's a good challenge for me.
Hi, Ange. Richard from Alternative View. Congratulations on your win on Sunday.
Thank you.
Fantastic experience. I wanted to ask you about the end of the game. I felt it was almost a feeling of catharsis, maybe after living through COVID and getting to a cup final, winning it. How was it for you? Also, Bertiold as well, the fact that we lost such a legend of late. Could I get you just to reflect on the end of the game and what that experience was like for you, Ange?
Yeah, it's a weird one. It's if I think most managers will tell you that the first feeling that comes across you is just relief. That you all the preparation, all the hard work, all the sort of sacrifices that go into trying to win something bears fruit, not just for yourself personally, but for everyone else that you share it with. And I'm not just talking about people on the field, people within the football department, people who are involved with the football club, our fans, they're all invested. Everyone's invested in this. And so you get a sense of relief that, okay, it's ended well. And then I just really wanted to, after the game on the weekend, just to soak it up, as much as it was fairly euphoric lifting the trophy. And, our skipper was kind enough to give me that opportunity in front of the fans was special. Just walking around and looking in the stands and then sort of glancing over to the playing group and the staff and just seeing their faces. I mean, that's the gold dust for me. That's, I said after the game, I try and take sort of pictures in my mind where, they're the things I want to remember. I think in the end, the game becomes a blur, but if I can remember those things, then I think, that's pretty priceless. And, as I said, I just took the moments I needed to just take it all in and almost become, a sort of spectator to the spectacle myself.
How do Celtic fans compare with supporters in Japan and Australia? Do they share certain characteristics, and how do they differ?
Look, they all love winning. They all hate losing. I'm a genius when we win. I'm not so much that smart when things don't go well. But look, there's a passion here and passion's not the right word, because supporters all over the world are passionate. But I've said a few times that the significance of this football club for me is that this is stuff that's ingrained generationally, and that's parents, grandparents to parents to great grandparents to kids to grandkids to great grandkids. It's something more than just being passionate for your football club. It is a way of life, and I sense that not just in the games, but when I talk to people, that when I come across people, that for them this is more significant than just following a football club. And that's where the difference lies, because, say, particularly in Japan and Australia, if you want a comparison, the game itself is still very young in those countries. There isn't the history and like I said, that passing on through generations of the love and passion of something. So that's where it's different here, and it oozes out of every aspect of the club. Because even when with people I work with here, some of them have been here 20, 30 years. Some of them have had parents who have worked through here, you know, and that's not lost on me. That gives me that extra sort of burden of responsibility to make sure that I uphold all those values that these people I know stand for.